Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another breakdown video. And in today's one, we're going to be breaking down the TMNT, the Alliance, issue number 4. So this one's going to be a really interesting issue to say the very least, because this issue is focusing solely on Venus de Milo. And I must admit, I'm really interested with this, just because this is going to be the first actual story properly focusing on Venus. I think there may be one or two in next mutation, but well, say the very least, the fan base doesn't really count those, so this is probably going to be the next best thing. So yeah, without further ado, shall we actually get in with the description? Okay, so the description goes as follows: a forgotten past, a second mutation, the manifestation of unimaginable mystic power. The experiment wrought on her by the mechanical Dr. Barlow had left Venus forever changed and physically bonded to a turtle known as Donatello. But his path was never hers, and she found a kindred spirit in Bludgeon, whose affinity for the mystic arts has him questioning his allegiance to the Foot Clan. As chaos grips New York City, Venus and Bludgeon seek inner peace, but there's a darkness brewing in the most unlikely place or places, and left unchecked, it could tip the scales in Alder and Rat King's favour. Can Venus and Bludgeon quiet the storm, or will the Armageddon game claim the city and ultimately weld? Written and illustrated by the legendary and TMNT co-captain Sophie Campbell. So yeah, this issue is already sounding amazing in terms of what we're going to be getting, and overall there's so much stuff which I've got a feeling that's going to go down in this issue that's going to make this probably one of the best issues we've gotten from TMNT, just because there's so many good things about this one. One, Sophie Campbell is writing and drawing this issue, which is just going to be amazing, and we've also got some other great artists as well doing the covers, such as Roy, I've forgotten his name actually, and also again Matheus Santaloco, who's doing the cover RI one, which, oh my god, those three people just doing the covers there just already give me so much hype. And there's also going to be some other things which within this issue which I got a feeling is going to be really interesting, and like this issue has put, more or less teased, it's going to be leading on to some really big and interesting things. Okay, so let's actually break down this description for this one. Okay, so the first thing I want to go over is why Donatello, he's mentioned in this one, and they're saying that basically both of them are bonded. I want to know why they bonded. I never really understood that in the previous issues that we've gotten so far, but only Venus can talk to Donatello, and now she's talking to Bludgeon, but I just don't understand why she's bonded with Donatello. I know that they were in the lab and all that, but I got a feeling that maybe, I'm not too sure what to really think of this. I don't think she's really bonded too much with Donatello, so I got a feeling that moving forward after this event, and after like the Foot Clan probably splits apart or something like that, I wouldn't be surprised if she does go more towards the Turtles and something like that. And I'm not sure where I'm really going with this point, but I just got a feeling that like she will probably bond with another turtle and all that, and actually speak with another one. Because at the moment it does feel a bit weird why she's only speaking with Donnie and all that, and I don't know if they're gonna keep pushing with this or anything like that. Okay, so now the next thing which we want to talk about is that basically they mentioned that and Bludgeon and Venus have some pretty big news that basically could tip the balance for the Armageddon game and could even make one team win and one team lose. Now, I want to go over this because I got a feeling this could be a rather interesting thing about the issue, as there's like one major thing which I'm really thinking about, which could potentially like possibly stop Rat King's mechanical thing, whatever it's called, they're calling it, I know it's Armageddon game, but they're calling it something else as well. But anyway, I think that the big thing that Venus has the information about is about the clone turtles, because if you think about it, at the moment Mutant Town is all like rioting, you got people destroying houses and stuff like that. And it's all because of these fake mutant turtles that basically made everyone distrust the actual Ninja Turtles. So Venus would actually have the information about it, because she was there when Dr. Jasper Barlow was actually making those turtles. If it is those turtles, then this could potentially tip the balance and make everyone side with the turtles and go against them, but that's still like a theory. Now, I do think that the next big thing to talk about, which I got a feeling is probably going to be a really interesting thing, just because I was all going to go on a little tease about this in another issue, and that is that Bludgeon is going to be more or less thinking about his allegiance with the Foot Clan. Now, I got a feeling this is going to be a really interesting thing about the issue, and could be a yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting one, just because you got to see a character who's been there for nearly 100 issues, siding with the Foot Clan, and now he's going to be like questioning his allegiance. I think it's going to be a really interesting thing, and I was wondering if maybe that Venus and Bludgeon might leave the Foot now. And I'm not too sure if they will or not, because there's like multiple factors that could go into it and stuff like that. But if Bludgeon and Venus do leave, I was still wondering if this maybe could lead on to like Koya like questioning her allegiance with the Foot Clan, or this could lead like Koya leaving the Foot Clan. There's like so many interesting things which I've got a feeling that this story with Bludgeon could have big ramifications for in the coming issues and stuff like that. Okay, so now moving on to the covers. As of right now, there's only one cover that is being released, which is done by Matu Santaloko, which is the 110 variant, which is the RI one. So yeah, there are other covers which I already mentioned, which Roy McCard, I'm pretty sure, I'm just going off memory, I'm pretty sure I said the name wrong, sorry. I've been also got one by Sophie Campbell. Currently though, those two which I just mentioned, they've not been released to the public just yet, and I got a feeling that maybe they're probably going to be released over the next few days or next few weeks. So yeah, if they do get released anytime soon, I will probably make a post about it in the community tab, showing them off, because I've got a feeling that this whole issue is going to be really interesting. And I do think that with these upcoming covers, they could potentially reveal stuff for the potential issues. So I'm not too sure if maybe that they're not showing the covers for them is because maybe they could show spoilers, or maybe that they're holding them off for unknown reasons. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing them. But if you do look at the cover which we do have right now, which is done by Matu Santaloko, oh my god, this is just amazing. Venus in the background behind Bludgeon. It's truly amazing. His artwork is really nice, really lovely, it's beautiful, and I was really interested to see how Matu Santaloko would be drawing Venus and Bludgeon. And now we finally have an answer, and just wow. I really hope that Matu Santaloko does come back to do more, as his artwork always is just truly amazing. Would definitely love to see him come back and do more of the ongoing series issues, but either way, he's still got this, which is just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, let me know what you think about this comic in the comment section below, as I do believe there is some really interesting things that could play out within this issue, just due to Bludgeon maybe leaving and tipping the balance with the whole imposter turtles. There's like a lot of things which I got a feeling this issue is going to be probably like the next big game changer. But yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, and yeah, goodbye, yo, bye.